to Amarion Dickerson. They're a little bit shorthanded. They've added Cam Woods at the mid-semester break, who's going to play tonight. But yes, Gabe Dines hasn't played his physical front court in the Big Ten.
That three short, and this is where the Wolverines have been lethal all year. Adai Mara, the USC has got to be with it. Back-to-back turnovers on the other end. Wow. Starting 2026 with a bang.
Well, you can't turn the ball over.
Lendeboer just doing everything. Dusty May said, he makes the simple every day happen. That's what is important.
But the improvement of shooting and being comfortable with being a volume three-point shooter, and I just think for the entire group, the way that this team has been able to gel.
On the road for them. Lendeboer, stop and go. Kick to Johnson, the guy who brings it every single day, 200%. And all 6 points coming in the paint.
That's no surprise. This Michigan team has obliterated teams over the last 9 games in the paint.
Kofi off. He's made a 3 in each game this season. That was contested, and that's a stop for USC.
That's the best defensive possession. Now you can get out and go.
Exactly what they do. Asar, offensive foul.
What is the weakness of this team? And you could nitpick at times and say, yeah, the turnovers can be a little much, but with the pace they're playing at, I love the way that they've...
You can't give them extra opportunities. Eric Musselman harped that to his team because now it's in to Johnson. It'll stay with Michigan with 14. Off on the drive. They've got a 5-on-4.
Marsh slow to get back. But got back in enough time to get in the play.
The Trojans. Baker Mazara averages over 21 per game. Much in that all Big Ten first team mix, the mid-season mark, 8 on the timer. CBN drive.
To accomplish so far, but also just in the way that this group has worked. I think he is obviously over the moon with the way they've played, and how could you not be?
Axel Lendeboer. 12 rebounding margin for the Wolverines on the year.
Look at the help defense there. You've got Gale collapsing. You've got Trey. Well, that's another possession that's going nowhere. Look at this.
Look at Mara to Gale.
The go route.
That was a fly to the end zone from the big man. Do you have an arm like that?
No. I was not the guy throwing the baseball pass for our teams.
On a night where Kyle was a player.
Well, and Dusty May talked about just what a connector he is. I love the way that he's embraced being a cutter off the basketball. He's shooting it a little better from 3 this season. You need experienced guys, and Roddy Gale's been around this league a long time.
Ezra Asar, one of the nation's leaders in drawing fouls. Count it. The Trojans lead the country in free throw rate. And Asar makes it a 3-point play and gives Mara his first foul. Shot clock at 12 for Kaysen.
A good job handling that flare. Michigan loves to flare in Cheddar, but you got to contain the bounce. And a guy that can thrive on some guys that maybe are a little bit different personality-wise.
What a dish from Kaysen to Gale.
USC was not on the same page. Like right now, this is a 0 pass possession. And Baker Mazara could be like, that's not a good shot.
And it goes in. Woods on the offensive glass.
Well, he's only been playing for USC for a game, but that's his 4th offensive rebound in now a game and almost a half. He certainly is a guard.
Mara trying to drive. Dines guarding in. Corner 3. That's off.
Good block out by Terrence Wood. Are on the floor and no Chad Baker Mazara. That's a great question.
Down to 2 at 1. Woods with a heave and a wedgie. The first of...
What a screen from Perez Johnson Jr., man. He goes out there. He is searching for bodies, and that Spain action there for Cheddar. That's a great look.
Michigan Gordon close to 3 minutes. Lendeboer. Yes, sir.
Well, that's a switch there by USC, but if you're Dines...
To not be taking threes. Wasn't a theme at UAB, has become one at Michigan. Asar answers.
Well, and Gabe Dines just takes away the help. That's where Asar is physical as anybody out there.
Elliot Cadeau has made a triple in every game this year.
It's incredible, John, to see him playing with a ton of confidence with that jumper now.
Woods attacking, it's short. Somehow, someway, Asar got the board and was fouled. He made 1. Shot clock down to 10. Atypical Michigan, their third quickest in possession time in the nation. Johnson is a beast.
Well, I love it this time. Doesn't take the three, but then throws it inside and allows Morez Johnson to go to work on the smaller Ezra Asar.
Asar, no, but the putback is there for Jerry. Stop. Now they're talking a lot of hoops. And he was complimentary of what Coach May has built just moments ago. Baker Mazar is going to stay with the Trojans.
Morez Johnson here. Johnson going to bring the physicality. He's coming right at him.
Tonka truck. Morez Johnson.
Dimes just doesn't have the girth to deal.
He talked about the value of staying at Michigan for 4 years.
Well, and getting your degree and understanding the network that comes along with that. By the day, it seems like.
That degree in kinesiology. As CBM hits that one. We've got an 8-point game. Baker Mazzara.
Or Ryan Cornish or whoever.
How about Cadeau on the offensive glass? A fake. McKinney can't. He'll get a third look. They give it away. That is a sick. Really slow start. They didn't score for close to the first 7 minutes of this game. That teardrop falls home. Easter.
Well, I like that jump shot he took a couple possessions ago. He's a really good cutter. Has good instincts off the ball.
Count that in the foul. Morez Johnson. He's running practice because of his energy and intensity.
Now, he's a tone setter for this group. And certainly the work ethic that's brought it here tonight as well.
Baker Mazzara found it open. Asar with authority.
A miscommunication there from the Michigan defense. And that look, he could have a future in the NFL. So I feel that.
There's a make from Johnson. Because it begins here tonight against a team that could be #1 in the country, sits at #2. Then all you have to do is go to Michigan State on Monday night. Then they stay on.
Huge 4-minute stretch here for USC. Kenosha shot that.
Agreed. Instead drives in. He banks it in.
Took a much more difficult shot.
Easter has supplied a bit of a spark for USC with a couple of buckets off the bench. Brownell, he's their sharpshooter.
You just can't give him.
Cadeau is fouled, and it's a block.
I think Eric Musselman felt like this was a lowered shoulder here by Cadeau.
He's got a technical foul in the opening moments of this game as Cadeau misses on the first look at North Carolina. And now in year 3 of college, think about this, he's never missed a game. This game, 87, has been that Warrior. And
an efficient 53 from the field, a ridiculous 61 from 3. He's been phenomenal.
Kaysen, too easy.
Just the physicality of that.
Mark has walked back to the locker room, so we'll keep you posted on that. Michigan superstar Williams in his return to Ann Arbor.
Good for him. It's really good for Terrence Williams to score that in the lane.
His first points. And Robbie, they need him to be bigger in Big Ten play. Johnson, unstoppable.
They just elite company right there.
Cadeau was all over it. That's a 10th turnover by USC.
Boy,
Tech shot. Cadeau, this building is rocking. Cadeau to Johnson. Wolverine avalanche.
Ways with a number of people.
That's a difficult shot from the baseline. That's short. Asar on the offensive glass. No fighting. And it'll... There's a star in Nike EYBL. Hits the first. It all comes down to this. In the final start 7 Eastern on NBC and Peacock. Net fighting for it. Easter gets it right back. Easter the for Asar. Spins it home. He's been the motor for Southern Cal tonight.
He has shot a better percentage at 73% from the free throw line.
And that stroke is smooth. A 66% free throw. It's the transfers. It made such a big difference. And there's no question they have. But when you have a presence like this kid at the line, what's it do?
From last year's team that goes to the Sweet 16 and wins the Big Ten tournament. And it's just, it sets you up for success. And then you add some.
You make the change. It wasn't like Dusty May just won 19 or 20 games in year 1. They won 27 games. They went 14-6 in the league.
And now you're playing 3. Next year, are you going to 4? It's just been incredible the way that he's been able to go to the portal and find pieces.
He turned it over. Cadeau ahead to Burnett.
Oh,
lost his handle.
and it's a foul for Baker Mazzara.
His fourth. Have 4 fouls before halftime, ever.
I have not either.
And now he got 8.8. These aren't going well.
He's still talking about the travel.
And he can't overturn that. 8.8.
It's a low volume guy. He's made 6 threes on the year, but he's only shooting 30%.
Foul underneath on Easter.
17 points, hasn't missed a shot from the field, 7-7. And you said it earlier, John, he's a good foul shooter. Also, with the way that he plays with such extreme physicality, and I mean that in a good way, they're going to be able to find him in situations where he just...
Burnett, no, they have not hit threes tonight. Just 2 of 15. Johnson.
Oh, boy.
It's fouled.
If that's on Baker Mazzara, it's so easy to get spun off of. That's exactly what Johnson does there. Feel that defender and just spin right off him.
This man leads the Big Ten. It's resettle. And this is a star player talking. He said, the big fella, number 21, knows what to say, knows what to do.
Well, and the luxury that does.
For these 12-0 Wolverines, Mara downstairs to Johnson. USC just the 1 loss, that coming to Washington. Led that game by 18 as that looked straight up and a foul.
I thought Mara
entered this game on a roll. 22 of his last 27 entering tonight. Top 6 in the Big Ten in blocks.
The basketball has a nice skill set there. He can shoot it from the perimeter. But it's consistency and it's mindset. And he's only a sophomore, so he's still a young player.
Baker Mazzara, they let him play. Kofi.
Look at that contest.
Shut down by Lendeborg. It'll stay with the Trojans, but that Lendeborg comes up with it. They got numbers. Mara on the run.
Oh, look at the
alley-oop. Wow. To Gale.
Mara at 7.
Are at the line. Well, you read the local papers around here, and what the old-time alums say, something about a team that can threaten their legend and whatnot, it says it all.
Well, obviously, but I just, the way that they've beaten people has been ridiculous.
Sar Euro, foul from behind. Had a hand injury, let him come off the bench. The first game of the year as Sar misses.
We've got a rebound. That's what Eric Musselman is saying. You do those things, you at least give yourself a chance.
And number 4, do not.
I know Roddy Gale had a shot block, but I like him in the middle of the zone.
Alley-oop to Morez Johnson.
Should have been an and one. He got him.
Still has it. Dines now delivering a dish. Sar, spin, lost control. Stays with USC with 9. Cadeau thought about it, corner tray. It's good, just their 3rd. Casey. Since Gonzaga in 18-19, they had 7 on the whole season.
That's incredible.
Morez Johnson's 3rd 3 of the year.
If he's open with as hard as he plays and the ways he affects the game, he has the green light to shoot those open ones.
Brownell, the Sanford transfer answers.
That's where he...
Time now for the upcoming schedule. Coming Iowa, and then for you USC fans, what a rivalry. Trojans and UCLA in women's action tomorrow night. Tonight, collecting 99 rebounds through 12 games. That's the most since Hunter Dickinson in the 20.
Confidence, and I think a fresh start was probably best for both parties because he has come in here and played tremendous. Class has been phenomenal. And you look at the rookies for next year, this freshman class really good.
Mara skying high on the alley-oop.
Should just go right there. Wise to go inside.
By the way, those Pistons face the Knicks on Peacock Monday night. As Baker Mazzara glides in. He gave it right away. They got numbers here. McKinney. Yes, sir.
The turnovers have just killed USC. You on top of all the offensive things they're capable of. They've got great balance. They can get you on the offensive glass. They can get you to the free throw line. On the season, and they have things built in. Like on a night like tonight where they're not shooting the 3 well, they still have scored, and their defense has been equally as good as some of the road games that they still have coming up. Michigan State, Purdue. Those are not easy places to win. Those teams are obviously pretty good players.
Just ridiculous. And you see that 89 banner that's looking thin. Kaufman-Wren versus Mara and Johnson. Put back, it's there for Gale.
That's what Michigan does. Get us to Gale right there. This is incredible. And again, I don't even feel like Michigan has played that well offensively.
Woods with the steal and the bucket. That's what he can end. Cadeau to Gale. Gale to the corner. We're going to get a collision and offensive foul on Gale, pausing things. And we said, what can your team do? He said, play in the final weekend.
Yeah, honestly, he's spot on, because they absolutely can. They're top 5 in offense, they're #1 defense in college basketball. I could not be more impressed.
Sent from downtown. Cheddar brings it right up. Their 6th triple.
And they feel like he's got some games coming with the way that he shot.
9 different Wolverines have scored. That's nothing different. Difficult shot for Mars, and he switches it home. Jordan Mars.
Percent from the three-point.
Sure is, 14 to 26. As McKinney comes right back.
You see these freshmen. Trey McKinney's a great example. He doesn't look
program. We talked a little bit about during shoot-around today. Ronell.
He's got a nice skill set. Find the mismatch. 17% last year. He's around 14 this year. But it's not because they're not going. It's because there's so many good guys on this team.
Cadeau gives it back to Johnson. Is underway on Peacock. As soon as we're done here, see it as well on NBC SN. What a scene that has to be out in Nebraska tonight. It is labeled as the and a bright spot. Cadeau's there with the board. Look at this. Johnson on the run in his foul.
I love, though, that Cadeau is just always looking up the floor. I think that we've probably killed the upsets.
We'll find out. Kaysen, he's fouled.
Even though this is a 26, it's conceptual. Yeah. It's not like you just say, all right, we'll take this play well. Now you gotta really depend on what your defensive principles are. And then
Final 4 all-time championship game matchups with the way the top of the country has assembled.
The top tier is pretty impressive when you see just it's absurd. But I not counting the pro dunkers. He's that good at dunking in game.
If Mac McClung can go into the dunk contest and win it as a baseline J, the 6 threes. All 18 shot attempts from downtown.
He can shoot that, but you don't see him venture inside the arc all that often.
No, as in never. And picked off here, Trey McKinney, an exclamation point for the Wolverines. Favored against an AP ranked team in the last 30 years. Dines lays it in. The point, we are watching something that make that 30. They own a win by 50 plus. They own 6 by 40 plus. And another threes. The Michigan Monstars.
That's accurate, honestly, for the way they're playing. I mean, they look like the Monstars.